Today is the day. Okay, so how's it going? I got a ton of laundry in my bed to fold. The bed is not made, but all is well because tomorrow I'm taking a spontaneous trip with my boyfriend Luke to go to Nashville, Tennessee, which I have never been, but Nashville to Luke is like Hawaii to me, and so I'm really excited. Hi! Silo just got a bath today and he's a very fluffy boy. He always comes back and he's like a little pom-pom. Look at your little face. And his eyes are like little human eyes. Today, I'm gonna chat with you about my recent social media detox, my cleanse, my break from social platforms.
Flashback.
I am announcing that I will be taking the next month off of all social media platforms.
End of flashback.
So basically, for 30 days, I opted out of social media, and I've done this before. It's not the first time. It's not a new challenge. I did 30 days off of social media a couple of years ago, actually right after I got off of hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I just wanted to be very intentional about integrating back into human life. And this time around, I just had it up to here. I was just like, my intuition is begging me, please, get off these apps, sister. So I listened, and it was magical. I definitely had a very different experience than the first time around. This time, my biggest takeaway was that without filling the gaps of my day, the gaps of my life with social media, I had so much more spaciousness, so much more stillness within me to observe my thoughts and my emotions and my patterns and my conditioning. Whereas before taking time off, when I was all in and amongst it, I didn't have that heightened observation and self-awareness. During my time off of social media, so much became so clear. Like, what stories and thoughts was my mind looping in continuously? And what patterns was I showing up with or in my life, in a relationship, in work, in the way that I navigate certain situations? I know I'm being vague here, but that's the major takeaway for me, was like, oh, I can see everything so much more clear. Like, all of a sudden there's certainty, whereas before getting off social media, when I was filling my time with it, there wasn't time for that clarity. There wasn't time for certainty and understanding and that awareness. And yeah, before getting off, it was like this like stuck feeling, like bogged down, and just like, there's so much to sort through, there's so much going on, this like overwhelming feeling. Yeah, I noticed that like during my time off social media, there was so many days, so many times that I was just sitting and being, observing, noticing, sitting in stillness and quiet. I felt more creative. I felt more happy as a whole. There was definitely times where heavier emotions would come up. And because I had the spaciousness, because I wasn't just going to turn to something to distract myself, I was able to be with it and move through those emotions and those sensations easier, quicker, versus tucking it down and then having it come up again, tucking it down, distracting, blah, 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 blah. So now I've been back on social media just about a month. It's been an interesting journey getting back onto social media. I noticed the first week to 2 weeks was a breeze. I don't remember if I shared in my video called peace out, where I was talking about how I was going to take this time off, if I was sharing that I had the intention to create some sort of a system and a game plan for when I do come back, how to maintain balance in a way that just feels very aligned and works for me personally. And I did create a little system. Quick overview of that is essentially Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would be actively on Instagram. I don't have the YouTube app on my phone anymore. I do have Pinterest, I do have Instagram sometimes. I don't use Facebook anymore. But anyway, my plan was Monday, Wednesday, Friday to have the Instagram app on my phone and to be creating throughout the day, documenting, sharing, whatever, to be more present on those days. And then Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday to have like a mini Instagram session. So basically what that means is at the end of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, deleting the app from my phone when I'm done at the end of the day. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whenever I feel the inspiration and the readiness, if I do, to be present, to share something, to do so. And to have those days be more like, kind of like Throwback Thursday sort of thing, or like memories, like you can go into your Instagram archive and like share memories, or just like an intentional message, something that came through and like feels important. My other intention was to take Sundays completely off. I did that I think for the first 2 Sundays, and then I forgot the last couple of Sundays. So it's just been interesting to watch how the first couple of weeks back on I was implementing that system, and it felt so easy and so fucking amazing. And now I'm like a month in and I'm like, oh no, I'm getting sucked back in. And so I just try to be aware of that and adjust accordingly. When I notice, yo, I've been on this app like a lot today, I will give myself permission to be like, okay, this is my point, this is my line that I draw where I could keep going, and I don't want that for myself, because now I have the contrasting experience of what it felt like to be off of social media and to feel that stillness and that clarity and that self-awareness of like what's going on with my thoughts, feelings, emotions, patterns, all that stuff, and being able to like adjust accordingly and grow and evolve versus staying stagnant in this loop when I'm on social media actively. So basically, I give myself permission to delete the app whenever I want. For me, that is like the most concrete thing that works, is literally just getting it off of my phone. I know there's now the option where you can like delete it from your home screen, but it's still saved in the folders. That doesn't work. I still go to it. So yeah, it's that balance for me, and continuing to self-audit every day, every week. And this video for me is the self-audit, a check-in of being like, yeah, wow, it has been a month since I've been back. The first couple of weeks felt great, and the last couple of weeks not so much. And so cool, what can I do about it? I can revisit my original game plan and fully implement that for a week, and then check in with myself again 1 week from then. And I guess another thing, like, since I was a little vague of like, oh, notice these stories and these patterns, one thing that came up for me during my time off was noticing the lens that I was viewing my relationship through. I was like making up a lot of stories and filling in a lot of gaps of basically just making up a lot of stories of like, Luke feels this way about me, or doesn't feel this way about me, or I am this, or I'm not this. And I decided to write all of that out on paper one day, and I was just like, let me just get this out of my mind. And I looked at it and was just like, this is a bunch of shit, and this is not how I want to be viewing my relationship, because my relationship is fucking amazing, and this is a bunch of meh. And so I actually took that and I created a new story for all of the stories that I wrote down that did not feel great, no bueno. I wrote down new stories that I wanted to believe, that felt true, and I shared all of it with Luke and was like, hey babe, I just want to come clean and out myself. This is what my mind has been doing, and this is what I want to be going on. And these are the stories I want to be in on a regular basis, and just really being present with like what's here and now. And it was a really beautiful experience, and I don't believe that that would have come into existence without me having that spaciousness to realize and be aware of what was going on there. And I think that's all I want to share today on the social media topic, and I will be sharing another video with you soon. Oh, I also want to address real quick the comment section, because I turned off my comment section a couple weeks ago. I'm just over it. Like, I'm just over the toxic aspect of YouTube. And the reality is connection, community is one of my biggest priorities in life. And so the aspect of that that's being closed down, with the comment section being closed down, is like, I don't want that. But at the same time, we have Instagram. You guys can literally message me whenever. I do my absolute best to get back to as many DMs as I can. And you can also email me whenever. I share my website and links for messaging me in every video description. So just know that my doors are open. If you are here to share a message, to share anything regarding videos about what you love, any questions about anything that I talked about, what you'd love to see next time, what you resonate with, because I am here for connection, I am here for community, and I just gotta draw my line somewhere. Like, I've been on YouTube for over 6 years now, and I'm just like, yeah, at a place where I'm like enhancing my boundaries and knowing what works and what doesn't work and being able to adjust accordingly. And the reality is I have the opportunity to turn off the comment section and just like get that out. So yeah, if people want to take time to put their face in a video and literally make a video projecting and assuming things about somebody that they don't know in person, that they have a fraction of an understanding about through their videos, cool, take the time to do that. But my boundary of like doing that on my page in my community, that's my boundary, that's my queendom, and that is not welcome here anymore. It was welcome for far too long, with arms wide open, and it's not anymore. So love and support and growth together, curiosity, inquisitive questions, all that is welcome. So that's me addressing that, and that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you for being here continuously. Thank you for showing up and tuning into my journey, my story. I appreciate you. It's crazy how many years so many of you have been here. We've literally grown up together, and to me that is so special, and I would love to connect with you. So reach out. I'll share in the description how you can do that. And yeah, excited for more videos to come and some other fun stuff too.